Hello, welcome to episode 11 of the Wee Podcast. It's Clarky here with Phil.
Hello.
And just a reminder, we're still pushing for that 100, big 100 on Facebook. So again, give us a like, share, whatever you can this week. We really appreciate it. And on this week's episode.
Woo!
As we had Valentine's Day this week, we thought we'd spend part of today's episode looking into what other cultures, other countries as well, actually do to celebrate love. So, but first, for some comparison, we thought we'd look at what the internet thinks the UK does at Valentine's. So Phil looked into that a bit. What have you found?
It could be literally anybody that wrote this, but apparently, according to them, the first person you see on Valentine's Day, is going to be your future fella or future woman or whatever it was.
Yeah. And
you have to give them a gift and pay attention to them for the entire year.
The whole year.
Yeah, but now sure we do that for a day. Well, we don't. But
no.
Just to get that out, we hate Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's a stupid holiday.
Absolute gimmick.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But according to this UK thing, this post that you have to give them a gift and just be their best buddy for a whole year, basically. Yeah, but we don't. Should we do it for one day?
Yep. So we've cut 364 days off that, pretty much.
Well, I don't think us being around that time. I mean, that would have been an absolute nightmare if that was the case.
Yeah. When does it say when that was? No.
No, it's what the post.
Yeah, did it say?
I mean, it's very dated. It says 4 years ago, but I mean, I can't imagine it changing any time between now and then. But it's just, I don't know. It's really strange.
Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. It make it terribly awkward because, if the 14th is in work,
I know.
All the women I work with are married.
Doesn't matter. This doesn't necessarily mean that's not going to be your.
Sorry, you're gonna
person.
have to go and tell your husband. I saw you first.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I just find it really strange.
Them's the rules.
Them's be the rules of Valentine's Day. I don't know. If that's the case, then fair play. To be fair, there was a few I found whilst researching about Wales and England and stuff that are sort of different. But England's the same as that, but Wales they have spoons.
Spoons? What do you mean?
Yeah. Don't know. I didn't read much about it. No, they had love spoons or something. I don't know. Not too sure, but yeah, that's the UK definition of Valentine's Day apparently.
How much I agree with that, I don't know.
I don't agree with any of it at all.
No, I mean,
I think doing it for one day is stupid enough. Never mind a whole year.
Yeah, you should just do it all year.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter
if
what
you're with
day
someone,
it is,
you should probably be nice all the time.
Just give them chocolates or some flowers every so often. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We meet every now and again. I read an interesting one. It was about Japan.
Oh right.
It's a bit of a weird one. So basically, it was actually a Western company that tried to introduce it way back in 1936, and it didn't actually take until 1970.
Good grief, a bit more time on that.
But it's different, yeah. So it was a slow burner, but it's very different over there because what actually happens is it's for the women to give chocolates to the guys, right?
Right.
So
okay.
It's specifically women give it.
It's just chocolates.
Well, yeah, but it depends on the relationship as to what type of chocolate you get.
Right.
Right. Now, obviously, I don't speak Japanese, so this is gonna be this is gonna be horrendous.
Quite surprising.
But basically, I had to write these ones down. So basically, a lot of thought goes into which one. So there's a cheap chocolate, which is called an obligation chocolate, which is Giri Choco, which is given to co-workers and classmates and stuff.
Right.
There's the nicer chocolate, which is true feeling chocolate, or Honmei Choco. I'm starting to think choco might mean chocolate.
Yeah, more than likely.
That's presented to one's object of affection.
Strange.
So, as you can see, they're pretty different. Either you get one whether you're mates with someone or whether you're actually with them.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until the 1980s that the Japanese women actually got a day in return.
Oh, okay.
Right. Which is called White Day. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's exactly 1 month after Valentine's Day.
But Valentine's Day still falls on
It's the 14th of February.
Still,
Sorry.
So they missed January?
Yes. Other countries don't, but that's a spoiler.
Spoiler?
But you'll explain soon. And but basically,
Okay.
on White Day, which is the 14th of March, as I say, 1 month later, the guys give white chocolates or their small gifts, which is where
To the women?
which is where White Day comes from. So basically, over there they have like
Well, the
okay,
women don't like white chocolate.
well then it's tough. They get other small gifts. I don't know.
I hate white chocolate.
Do you?
Yeah.
You don't like Milky Bar?
No.
Oh, I love Milky Bar.
Well, you're weird.
That's great.
No.
Well, that's what they do out there. It's something completely different than here.
That's just stupid.
It's strange, isn't it?
That's just
Well,
stupid.
it's strange to us, but fair play, look. Cause
No, well, it's Valentine's Day. It's stupid.
well, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
You go, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna have some chocolates this day, and then next month you can give me some white
Took you
chocolate.
34 years to pick it up, and now the women are the only ones doing any work.
Exactly. That's just really strange.
Poor effort, Japanese guys.
Is that just the? Is that?
Yeah, basically that's what I found out about Japan. I thought it was interesting to see how it took like 10 years for them to even be like, oh, we should probably give gifts back. Yeah, guys, you should.
I don't know. Maybe,
So-
maybe the guys were thinking at the same time, like, well, this is really stupid. Why are these women doing this?
Probably.
That's like more men logic, really, isn't it?
10 years of nagging to get white chocolate.
To get some white chocolate. Yeah. I was looking at France.
Right?
The French celebrate it quite weird. Now I'm not too sure if they still do it to this day,
Uh-huh.
but basically, it was like monogamy. They just let their wives do whatever they want. Basically, they can go and find. Well, what it does say
Not
says
monogamy, it's polygamy.
polygamy.
Yeah, monogamy is where you're with one person forever.
Is it?
Yeah. Polygamy is like, oh, go and do it with like, I can marry like 12 girls.
Oh.
But sorry, carry on.
It says that Valentine's Day was the day of freedom for women, so they get to just dissolve their marriage and just cheat on whoever they want with. You know, it's like, yeah, but the men have to be like, okay,
No way.
yeah, I don't think they can do anything about it.
And you don't know if that still happens?
Well, I don't think. I mean, I couldn't imagine in this day and age that would be okay.
That would be horrendous.
Because I don't know, obviously in
I'm
France.
just going to go to work, but I'm going to lock every door and window.
I don't know if because I don't know if the French. Obviously, you can be Christian.
Yeah.
Which means that's what marriage is. It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Christian bond.
It's like
So
a divine thing, isn't it?
yeah. So I don't know if that works then necessarily. I don't
Maybe
know.
it's a day off.
Yeah, but
Is it not a Christian holiday?
I don't understand how you could just go. Yeah.
Sorry, it's 14.
Sorry, Jean-Claude, I'm away. You know, I'm waiting to sleep with Barry. You know,
Sebastian down the road there has had a thing for me for a while, so.
I don't think that's right. I can't be right. Sure, it's God. Like,
Well, different countries.
yeah, but I mean, literally going to your husband, going like, yeah, that's. I mean, this is
Where
what
were
that's
you?
what it says.
Oh, John's. Well, that was alright.
How was it? Yeah, it just says. Moreover, the husband must put on a good face.
So it just must be okay with it.
Just must smile. But then what happens the next day after it's over? It's like the purge. You know what I mean? You can do anything you want for like, it's a whole day, isn't it? Or 12 hours?
It's,
12
like
hours?
overnight, basically. It's like from like 7 to 7 or something.
12 hours then,
Yeah.
just strange, like
Next day is just
awful.
clean up.
Do you want to have a wee pancake? No, I don't want pancakes today, love. Why? Well,
What do you want? A
You slept with
divorce?
John last night, so you know
Yeah.
that's a strange one.
That's
I thought.
mad.
I know.
That is mad.
Can't imagine anybody.
If
be happy
that
with
is still going on, that is insane.
the French are mental.
Yeah. Like, the next one I looked at was actually, to be honest, it was another Asian country, but I just think what they do is like completely amazing. It's so weird.
It's probably better than what anybody else does.
It's just so weird and wonderful. It's class.
Yeah.
Like, I actually, South Korea was the next one I looked at.
Alright.
Now, again, apologies in advance. This they eat.
You've just picked these really, really hard
I
words
know,
to
but
say.
it's so interesting what they do. So, basically, they celebrate Valentine's. Like, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to skip on. So on Valentine's Day, it's still the 14th, and it's still the same as Japan, right?
Well, didn't they have the 3 months?
Yeah. So they do the 14th of February when the woman gives it to the guys, the presents and stuff, and then
March.
the 14th of March, the guys do it backwards.
Okay.
Now,
Is it still called White Day?
yes.
Right.
So, but
Strange.
but the thing is, they're more inclusive in South Korea
Right.
because there's obviously the singles,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So on the 14th of April,
The singles.
yeah, the guys that don't have or girls that don't have anyone. On the 14th of April, so a month further on again, they have what's called Black Day. right? And on Black Day,
What?
right? Here, I didn't make up the names. On Black Day, for everyone
Is it going to be
that
like a
was left
green,
out,
yellow, blue, and red day? Red day is just death.
well, sort of, but I'll get there.
Okay.
But basically, on Black Day, which is April, so February and March is February's girls, March is guys, and then April's singles, right?
Right.
They actually have to eat a dish of, and here I'm going to try the word anyway. It's like yagmion or something. It's basically just black bean paste noodles, right? But beyond that, if they decide not to do anything there, they have plenty of other opportunities. Because on the 14th of every single month of the year, there is an event. Okay, so January is Candle Day, so the 14th of January, 14th of February.
Oh, so they don't skip January.
Nope.
So Japan,
they do every single month.
Japan do 2 months, and then South Korea just do
12 of them a month. Yeah. So it's Candle Day in January, Valentine's Day February, White Day in March, as we know, Black Day in April, Rose Day in May.
Do they give each other roses?
I don't know. These are just the days' names. I just looked them up.
Oh.
So that's May is Rose Day. June is Kiss Day.
Oh.
July is Silver Day. August is Green Day.
Green Day play? That's kind of
yeah,
cool.
they all just fire over there and do like
The South Korea play we
their
set.
day.
There you go.
Where was it there? August. September is Music Day. You'd enjoy that.
So Green Day wasn't even there then?
No, they do their own
They
day.
do 2 months in a row?
October is Wine Day.
Oh, very nice.
November is
Beer Day?
Movie Day.
Nope, Beer Day.
Nope, unfortunately, it's Movie Day.
No such thing.
And then December is Hug Day.
So they finished the year with a nice hug.
Yep, and then the next month they're doing candles.
Back to candles again.
Yeah. So like every single month on the 14th they do that.
That just sounds like an awful lot of work to me.
It does, but it sort of also gives you something to, what are you doing this 14th? What are you doing for Candle Day? It's going to be Wick.
That's just... How long have you planned that?
Not very.
That's dead. Oh my word. It's going to be Wick. Oh my days. That is terrible. That is genuinely the worst joke you've ever...
that so much.
It's the worst joke you've ever made in your life. It's going to be Wick. Oh, good grief.
Great. That's unreal.
I'm not a fan of that at all.
That was great.
That's not too bad, like, but it does feel like a bit of effort to me, like.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
I would assume you'd probably, like, if you're in a relationship, you might just do, like, February, March, and then maybe, like, Wine Day, you know.
I don't know if it's like not religion, but if it's like a thing they want to do. I mean,
well, yeah, as you say, if it's ingrained in their culture, they might just, every 14th, it's like a wee get-together, sort of.
could you imagine just like 20 years down the line, I just can't be arsed buying this coconut candle this year.
Yeah,
I'm really sorry about that, but I just don't want to do it.
I'll get you next month.
Get you next one. You're a month behind, Stuart. That's strange, but I looked into Finland and I sort of picked a word out that I can't pronounce.
Same.
Yeah, this isn't good, but it's a nice sentiment because it's not to do with like love. Well, it is, but not to do with your partners and stuff. But it says like Valentine's Day is called. See, it has all these accents over the A's. But
Say it. Pretend you're Finnish.
Okay.
Okay, now go.
Just pretend I'm Finnish.
Yeah.
Stavan Päivä.
Perfect.
Yep.
That's probably exactly how you say it.
Probably is not. Translates into Friends Day, so basically they just give postcards from where they are, small little gifts to symbolise their friendship with all their friends and their buddies and stuff.
Very good.
It's a lot better than going.
That's nice.
Well, but does that mean it doesn't actually say anything about like if you're single or if you're with someone, but
yeah,
I can imagine if you're with someone, your partner would be very annoyed. Well, you buy him a nice little car, but you don't buy me anything.
Well, again, would they even know that Valentine's Day exists?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It does say in Finland Valentine's Day is Friends Day, so
I think that's nice.
it isn't
I think
actually
that's nice.
Valentine's Day. It is just called Friends Day.
Well, is it on the 14th still?
Doesn't say. It just says in Finland Valentine's Day is called Stavan.
Well, it must still be on the 14th.
I prefer to do that.
Yeah, that would be good.
But even still, I don't think you could just narrow it down to one day.
Well, no, I mean, even us
People
as
have
like a
birthdays.
friend group, we would go out and do stuff.
Yeah.
Like, even sometimes randomly, not just for an event.
Yeah.
So
It is a bit different though. But Valentine's Day is a bit like shoved down your throat all the time.
Oh, it's just so stupid.
I'd love to be in Finland for Valentine's Day and see what sort of things they do. Like actually, like if they do like events or something.
Do a Friends Day like event
You go into a pub. Well, it's Friends Day. It's buy one get one free for a pint.
for your mates?
Oh, it'd be amazing.
Wouldn't it?
It'd be very expensive. Like it's like €9 a pint or something. But
$4.50 over there, and if that was the case, 2 for 1.
that'd be amazing. Prefer that over here though.
Well, yeah, I know.
Although you do get you get those dinners and stuff for like you know. You
like
get
2 steaks for 30 quid or whatever. Yeah.
That's just for me. Never mind. Lauren
what are you
just,
having?
Lauren can have like a chicken or something. I mean, I'll have the 2 steaks.
Happy unreal.
I prefer it like.
But it's funny that you actually brought up that one. That leads so nicely into my next one. The next one I looked up was Colombia,
Right.
but they don't do it in February.
Oh, okay.
Right, so it happens
August.
20th of September.
Damn it.
Yeah, 20th of September. So it happens at the end of September. So basically, they do Love and Friendship Day.
Oh, so it's 2 in 1 then?
Sort of. Yeah. I mean, basically, it's like Valentine's Day, but not as romantic, and it's more about like friends rather than your partners.
Right.
So like, you know.
So with anybody then?
Well, I mean, like, say for example, instead of like me going out with Rachel, you going out with Lauren, Heather going out with Phil, blah 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 blah, we would all just get together as a group.
Oh, okay. Then.
Right, and not go out on. This wouldn't be like a triple date. You're just going out with friends, right? So we get together for. But then you would also do like, you know, the way at Christmas, you know, in like works and some friend groups do like Secret Santa.
Yeah.
You do like Secret Friend. So like, for example, like I could get you.
What I would do,
could get Phil and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You
what
know.
I would do is if it's like Secret Friend, what I would do is I give them a note saying I'm not your friend anymore. Non-secret friend. It's not a secret anymore.
But yeah, it's sort of cool. But like the only reason it ever came around was I hope I get the year right. I think it was like 1969. But basically, to boost the economy, they were like, well, we don't have a holiday here. Let's put something in.
That's mental.
So they just made.
That's ridiculous. I mean, that's what they did the same with Valentine. Well, obviously it's not, but I mean,
it's a gimmick, really.
They've gimmicked the whole thing, haven't they? Really.
But yeah, like I thought that was really cool because, whether you're with someone or not,
yeah, you still gotta get.
You're
something
still gonna go out and have a good time.
Prefer that, but at the same time, like
the secret friend.
Secret friend. Like, it's such a strange way to say it.
That is the best.
I don't know.
It's just a wee card that's like, thank you for being my friend.
Yeah,
and then if you get one back, it's like, I'm not your friend.
Could you imagine though? But the thing is, like with your like certain friend groups, you'd be like more friendly with someone else. So you'd be like, I don't know what to get Jimmy here.
Oh, I know what you mean.
You go and ask all your other friends. Hello.
But maybe if you knew that like Friend Day was a thing, and you would all be like better friends. Not because you're like, oh crap, what am I going to do in September if I get Jimmy? It's no, but what I mean is like, what would you know, maybe in that sort of culture where it's not as much about a collective two as it is about a collective community group.
Yeah.
Maybe the friendship sort of
blossoms.
Yeah, like maybe the actual whole like ecosystem within a friend group's different. You know what I mean?
Could you imagine that one day changing like everything? Be so strange. Like
I just think
last year Jimmy got me something amazing, so he's my best friend this year. I know there was some that I found as well. I mean, there was Brazil that they celebrate like a Lovers' Day, but it's on the 12th of June.
Okay. Why do they?
There's no. It says it's just because it's the day before St. Anthony's Day, which he's known as the marriage saint.
But so they didn't. So
Lovers' Day, I don't know exactly what they do.
They just don't do it in February.
Don't do it in February. It says the February Valentine's Day is not celebrated at all because it falls too close to the Brazilian Carnival.
Oh, and that's like the thing over there, isn't it?
Yeah, they have like this big massive thing.
Carnival.
Yeah, I'd prefer to have that massive carnival that just celebrates.
Apparently, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, did you ever watch An Idiot Abroad?
Oh, Carl Pilkington.
Yeah, whenever he went over, like he obviously hated it, but it looked incredible.
Yeah, I think if you're going over the mindset, you're going to hate something, which he always does.
Yeah,
he's going to hate it. Like, but
that's true.
I think Brazilian one's quite strange. It's called Lovers' Day, so I'm assuming they just sort of would do the same sort of thing as everyone else.
Is here?
Maybe. It doesn't actually say what they do. It's just if I delve into it a bit more, maybe it would. But it says that they just celebrate that because it's close to St. Anthony's Day.
And he's what?
The marriage saint.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense, yeah. But then
be nice weather in June as well.
Be a lot better than February anyway.
Yeah,
Or February
well,
this year.
maybe over there in February it's still nice. I don't know, but
it probably is. Like,
I hardly doubt they've been getting snow every week for 4 weeks.
Having a carnival though, like through our Valentine's Day, would be amazing. Not a Valentine's carnival.
I know what you mean.
Bloody terrible. Like,
yeah, I know what you mean. Just to like,
I don't know,
get out and
just something
have a
to
good
do.
time with some loud music and stuff.
But why does it have to be like lovey-dovey stuff? I know why.
Well, I know.
But I mean, why
But
our
why?
country though? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's just where you've been born, I think.
I just think it's stupid.
Oh, I completely agree. I think we sort of. I think you actually said it around Christmas time. You were sort of saying, "Well, why is it just this one day?"
Well,
This is one day I 100% agree with that because
then
why?
it shouldn't happen.
Well, no. Well, fair enough. If people want to do it, that's fine. Like if some people, take their first Valentine's Day as like a big thing.
Yeah.
And like, I certainly remember whenever I was younger, I used to make this day out to be far bigger than it was.
I remember school used to make it massive.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
That's
in
what
school.
I mean. Like you'd be like speaking to your mate, and he'd be like, "Oh, my girlfriend. I got her, a Tiffany necklace, which was like 140 quid."
What the hell's it? What is the Tiffany necklace when you're at home?
What?
What's a Tiffany necklace? What's
Tiffany?
this? Yeah.
You don't know? Seriously?
No.
You don't know what Tiffany's is?
No.
The jewelry store?
Nope.
Whoa.
I'm not a big jewelry person.
I'm just surprised. Okay, well, it's a really famous jewelry brand.
Nor am I a very materialistic person either. I wouldn't know like these things.
Well,
apart from game and stuff,
I've never bought anything from there personally, but
Tiffany's.
Tiffany's
is it American?
I think so, but it's a huge brand. Like
maybe I've heard of the name.
Like you buy like stuff in like New York, and there's like a Tiffany's New York. It's really famous.
I don't know.
But like it's expensive. Like basically, it's really expensive. Like the necklaces are like £100, if not more, and it's just like a silver necklace, but it's like a wee like locket on it or something.
See, I just got chains. That's
gold chains like Mr. T.
Yeah,
but
it just says like junkyard dog or something. That'd be cool.
Imagine that. Oh god.
I don't know.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Junkyard dog. Big class. I would love that.
But like,
he's a wrestler, by the way.
What?
He's a wrestler, by the way. No. he was class. He was really fun.
Beyond me. Yeah. Don't watch any of that stuff. But what do you? It's not real.
Well, I don't watch it anymore. But people who do deserve to be healed.
What? Oh, healed? Yeah. I thought you meant like healed, as in there's something wrong with you for watching it.
Could have been healed and hailstones. Healed with rocks, you never know.
But like, you remember in school, like people would have been like, "Oh, I'm getting my girlfriend this."
I remember it, yeah, because they used to make you do these little stupid cards and all as well.
It was so flipping dear, like.
Yeah.
And I remember back then, I was like, well, I can't let him get her that and not get mine something decent. So you'd end up going and spending, far too much money, and then
in school.
Yes, in school.
What age were you here?
What do you mean, like 16? I had a job.
Oh, well, I think you meant like primary school.
Oh God, no. I know what you mean, though. Like everyone had like make a wee card.
Yeah, no, I don't think Carey College did a big thing for Valentine's Day.
Oh no, I just mean like amongst your like mates.
Oh, amongst your mates. I just think in school. Because I said school, like see in primary school.
Oh no,
it was a mad thing in school. You had to do all these big things.
Like, do your wee art cards and stuff.
Yeah, do your art cards, and then people brought in cards because they didn't want people to feel left out. I was like.
I was probably one of those kids that was like, "Oh, just give me one of your sympathy cards. Doesn't matter."
To be fair, I wish one of the years I did get a card that says "I'm sorry for your loss" or something. It's just I have sympathy. Just get a wee sympathy card for them.
Oh my, it's be like Ralph.
It's just a Valentine. Yeah,
Ralph and the Simpsons.
Yeah.
It's literally like friggin' me in primary school. Like
really?
Horrendous.
That's terrible. No, but I don't remember an awful lot about Valentine's Day during secondary school. It wasn't really a big thing for me.
No, in secondary school, like as I say, like
just amongst your friend group.
Yeah, like they'd be like, "Oh, I'm getting such and such." Like Tiffany necklace wasn't ever brought up, but just as an extravagant example of spending too much money.
Yeah.
And as I sort of got older, I was like, well, it's like 2 months after Christmas.
Yeah.
Not even.
Well, it'd be even worse though if you had like Christmas.
3 girlfriends.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. But if you had like a birthday like in November and then Christmas in December, birthday in January, then this whole thing. Like people do have families.
Well, that's like Christmas,
No.
my birthday.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm.
Valentine's
You're not
Day.
my boyfriend or my girlfriend.
Sorry, what?
To be fair, Lawrence is in January, but we
Yeah.
don't celebrate
Yeah,
Valentine's Day.
no, nor do I.
So
Nor do
it's-
we, sorry.
Rachel does. She's got a weapon all back home. Not for those. Not for those sort of things.
Oh,
Bit of
okay.
S&M, eh? No,
Oh.
but I don't think I'm ever gonna like agree with Valentine's Day. I don't think as long as I'm gonna live.
Yeah, like I just don't see the point. I just say like I would agree with your Christmas point now as to why do it specifically on this day whenever you could pick literally any day.
Well, there is a reason behind that, isn't there?
What?
The whole Valentine's thing on the 14th of February.
Cupid? No, St. Valentine?
Yeah,
Was that not because of his like whole jail thing?
yeah.
Where he was put in jail and allegedly cured the jailer's daughter's blindness and then
Yeah.
sent the jailer the wee letter. Is that right?
Pretty sure you're on the right track, like, but
And then that was the first ever Valentine, and then he got done in,
he got done in.
and then he was a martyr, and then that's where
That's pretty much where it came from, yeah.
And then obviously I remember reading some facts about popes that didn't like it, so they like stopped Valentine's Day.
Good.
So
To be
because
fair,
they sort of had the right idea.
going back to some of our podcasts and some of those questions we've asked, like, well, if there's one thing in the world you could have changed, it'd probably be Valentine's Day. Like. Just change it, like. It all depends on the day. At the end of the day, like, you just go,
Fair enough.
nope, Valentine's Day is no more, and forever it should just be banished in all the countries. If I was ruler of the world, that's what I'd do.
But well, I suppose you might also enjoy how little the Spanish, the Catalonians in Barcelona take any sort of notice of it.
Okay.
Have you heard about this?
I don't think so.
No? Right. So instead of Valentine's Day, they add a romantic element, an ever so slight romantic element to World Book Day.
What, they go and read books?
So yeah, so they take it really seriously. So on the 23rd of April, that's when the Catalonians celebrate St. Jordi Day.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So the guys get gifts of books, and the women
The women?
the women get roses. Right.
So hang on. So people come over from Newcastle.
Huh? Oh, right.
Jordy.
Oh,
I'm so
But they-
funny. I didn't think I'll put myself in the bin.
I would.
Alright, Mr.
No,
Webb.
but so they so basically on that day they had their like sort of romantic element. They
Erotic novels.
they sell like books and roses and stuff, but they set up, and it's also to boost the local economy as well. They set up like books and flower stalls everywhere
Alright.
in Barcelona. I imagine that they'd be like really colourful. If you went, that would be like
Oh
a
yeah,
nice day.
probably, but
But,
it's a lot of books.
And also
A lot of paper cuts.
they definitely a lot everywhere. No, they open up the palace in Catalonia as well.
Alright, okay.
So like you can go in and see all that, and I'm assuming that's for like a mass of some form.
Yeah.
Well,
I was say they couldn't put stalls in there.
But
Bring the books in.
basically on that day, as I say, like that is the patron saint.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should say the St. Jordi. But it's
Jordi?
basically that. What was the wee story?
I don't know, mate, you're telling me.
The St. George, it was St. George, from England.
Yeah.
That he killed a dragon that was terrorising a city over there. It was eating like all its sheep and stuff. And basically so George killed the dragon on that day, April 23rd, which is St. George.
Yeah.
It's the same guy.
Yeah.
So
he's from Newcastle.
yeah, it could well be. So it's like so it's like sort of like twofold. So not only are they celebrating the fact that all their sheep are alright, but they're also celebrating Book Day with a slight romantic element. So it's not that there's so much as a Valentine's. You do still sort of swap gifts, but you're like, here, have some knowledge.
Yeah, that's weird. That's good. but it's
different. It's really
very different. It's
very
it doesn't
different,
even like bring anything into. Suppose like you said earlier on, like Valentine's Day, people don't even know if it exists in their own place. Like
like
they don't know where.
I've certainly got an example here as well. It doesn't have it at all.
Doesn't have Valentine's Day at all.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that?
Russia.
Oh well, that's no surprise.
Yeah.
Though.
So
I think Putin's been like, no.
It's really weird. Like they have International Women's Day on the 8th of March, right? So you give like gifts then to like mothers and important women in your life.
So like Mother's Day,
yeah,
basically.
more or less. But you would also give to like girlfriends and wives, and it's just women in general.
That's strange,
right?
Is there a Men's Day?
Yes, that's on 23rd of February, so it's just before it. But it's not Men's Day. It's called Defender of the Fatherland Day, which sounds amazing.
Well, that's because they went to war, I suppose.
Yeah, but it sounds great. Like it genuinely sounds.
So what did the women do? They helped.
Well, they get.
They should. It's not called Women's Day. Sure, they should be like Defender of the. Okay, what's like a feminine word for? Oh dear, maybe not say these sort of things. I don't know,
but you know what I mean. Like they get So basically, they have their Women's Day, and the guys have the Guys' Day.
So stupid. But
the Guys' Day is actually based around. It's based on the same day of the creation of the Soviet Army. So it's 100 years today. Yeah. Sorry, 100 years on the 23rd of February. Sorry, since the creation of the Soviet Army.
That's mental.
Yeah. So this is their 100th.
So it'd be a big party then for the
problem.
Russians.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
When is it? Sorry, the 23rd of February.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it's coming up.
That's a bit.
But there's absolutely no Valentine's Day.
Well, that's. Yeah, well, it makes it makes sense. But then that's like they're like that Defender of the Fatherland. It's like Veterans Day for Americans, really. Technically, that would sort of be the same sort of thing.
Well, probably something very similar. Yeah.
But Veterans Day means for everyone, which is good.
On that day, like we would get gifts from like Rachel, Lauren, mums, aunties, aunties, girl cousins, like the
so
women.
So it's basically like having 2 birthdays then.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to get gifts from like all the women,
yeah.
And then you have to give all the women gifts
on their day.
Yeah, on their day.
I suppose that's kind of cool. Like, it'd be good if you could have it all on the same day, so you give each other gifts, though.
Christmas.
Well, that's but I mean,
I don't know if they have it there though, but you know what I mean.
Well, it's always snowy.
True.
I don't know. I think I prefer to have it on the same day. Women's Day and Men's Day on the same day. Just call it People's Day. And then have your birthday. Then have whatever Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you want to celebrate.
Probably not Hanukkah, but
well, not them.
Yeah, but I know you know what I mean. Like
yeah.
That, I think that's pretty cool. I think it's a nice
Women and Men's Day. It's very different. Like that's kind of strange because even like referring back to the UK at the start, like that made no sense to me. That whole year thing. So
yeah.
It's very different listening to what other cultures and what other countries do make of Valentine's Day, but
or don't
or don't. Yeah, but when searching for that, I typed in how do other countries celebrate love, and Valentine's Day just came up.
So it is
just a very
widespread.
Yeah, Valentine's Day is Valentine is the being of love. It seems
widely recognised.
It's quite strange, I think, to be honest. Like I don't know if anybody even I don't know if Lauren likes Valentine's Day. She says she doesn't like it, but you know what women are like.
We surprise.
Yeah. Well, you did say about Rachel. Sure, you said about you skipped like what was it? You got her the first.
I got her the Valentine's card the first time.
Yeah.
And then she didn't get me, and I thought, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
So I didn't get her one the next year, and then she got me, and I was like, for goodness sake. And then I wasn't planning on doing it this year.
Yeah.
And then Rachel was like, well, I'm gonna get you one. I was like, for God,
can't catch a break.
Yeah, so like make up your mind. So I got her one this year as well.
Oh, another one you got her this year.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a very good card. Yeah,
but
you could probably say it because it'll be out.
I'll post it on Instagram.
Yeah,
go and look on Instagram. You'll see it. But yeah. So as I say, like the first year I was like, oh, I don't really know if she does this. She didn't.
Yeah. And
then the next year I thought, oh, thank God, I've got away with it. But then she did.
Ask her?
Well, no, because I just assumed it wasn't happening.
Why would you just assume that?
Because she did do it the first year.
Yeah, but would you not ask her the first year though? That's what I'm saying. Like, would you not just say,
no, because I have to admit that year I was sort of like, right, just do this and see what the crack is here, and then no.
I asked Lauren, she was like, are you weird or anything? Is it what do you mean? So as long as you buy me chocolate, it's okay. It's like, so you do Valentine's Day.
I don't think I got her a gift that I remember. She might correct me on that. In fact, she will. If that's not true,
Yes, you did, Andrew.
I will very much get corrected on that.
You'd be
but
fine.
but I don't remember getting anything. No.
Well, all Lauren's asked me for this year is another box of those Segsations.
What's
from what do you call it? Terry's chocolate orange.
Yes.
Yeah, those like
the
tough ones and all. She's obsessed with them at the minute.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. I was like, I don't know.
I just got a card.
See, I'm not gonna get her a card. I don't see the point. Like we've already said this. We just don't see the point in it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. She's getting nothing else. So Rachel, if you bought me something else, sorry.
Well, she might buy you loads of Lego, like Valentine's Lego.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Have you seen the rose they're doing?
The rose?
Yeah. You can buy a Lego rose.
What, for Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Do you build it?
Well, I hope so. It's a bit crap.
Well, you never know. Some people just like to give you little roses and stuff.
I'll see if I can get a quick photo for you.
Why would they build a... What's it? Is Lego not like a... No, it's not them.
Oh, it is there. It is there. I'll tell you how much it is right now.
I bet it's millions.
What's only 20 quid?
Must be a really small rose then.
5 inches.
That's really strange. Why on earth would they try and see it?
That's it there. Comes in like a
wee stand and all.
Box like that. Yeah. Doesn't really look that rosy.
You couldn't really. It's a Lego. I mean, what are you supposed to do with a rose? Like,
well, I don't know.
You should get that for Rachel.
No, that's not that great. I wouldn't spend 25 quid on that.
Oh, it's 25. I thought it was 20 quid.
It's 20 plus 5 at delivery.
Is it from the actual Lego company?
Yeah.
Oh, that's. Where'd you see that?
I seen it. It was just one of those Facebook ads. You know the way Facebook knows everything about everything.
Yeah, literally just pokes
so it knows I like Lego, and it knows Valentine's Day's coming, and it goes here. There's a good idea. Get that.
Just match them both, and then you go to Valentine's rose.
Yeah.
That's really strange.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
No, it's good. Scary.
Well, fair play. You should get one for me at least. I know we're going to do a podcast together, Clark, like, but it's always nice getting a rose.
Maybe next year.
It's not very nice.
I'll get you a card next year.
Yeah.
But getting away from some of the more serious sort of Valentine stuff, we thought we'd sort of close this episode off with a couple of Valentine's Mad Libs. So for anyone that doesn't know what they are, basically it's a bit of either like a letter or a paragraph or whatever.
Basically.
Some blanks on the way through, and basically you fill in the blanks with whatever it tells you to underneath.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go first. Now, you're not going to hear anything, you're not going to hear the whole thing until I've got all the words off Phil. Right?
Woo! Here we go.
So, first word, name of a piece of fruit.
Apple.
Okay. Name of a flower.
Orchid. Damn, I should have said rose.
Adjective.
Slimy.
Okay. Another adjective.
Sloppy. Don't know why I'm saying sloppy either.
Okay, this one, sorry, is one without a Y. Sorry.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, if you would have told
that's
me,
that's my bad. So I'll just take off the Y.
Slop.
Noun.
Pizza.
Plural noun.
Nipples.
Another plural noun.
Ears.
And then an adjective.
Spotty.
I'll put this.
What'd you put?
Just what's gonna work.
Well, that's not fair. That's not how it works. That's
Well,
how
spotty. I'm using spotty, but I've just changed it because spotty won't work, but spots will.
Spots.
Yeah.
Well, that's a plural.
I know. I think they should have put noun in there. I don't think adjective works.
Mm.
I've sort of realised. Anyway.
That's good.
Noun. This one's definitely a noun.
Seat.
Verb.
Eat.
Weather word.
Weather word. Precipitation.
Another weather word.
Cloudy. I hope this is really dirty so it makes sense. got precipitation, cloudy and gloomy now, so it's going to be really sad.
Verb.
Fart.
And then animal.
Giraffe.
And food.
Steak.
Okay. Okay, so in total it reads: Dearest apple orchid, since the first moment I saw you, I knew you were slimy. You fill my heart with so much slop. Every time I look into your pizza, I know that my life... Sorry! Yeah. Every time I look into your pizza, I know that my life is flop.
That makes no sense.
Even if you don't have nipples or ears, you do have spots, and that's all that matters. I want to share each and every waking seat with you,
Okay.
and can only eat that you share the same feelings I do. You're my precipitation and my cloud, and only when we're
Oh dear.
only when we're together do I have that farty feeling that everything is gonna be gloomy. Love your giraffe steak.
That's a really weird pet name.
Oh, it's funny.
I love your giraffe steak.
Yeah.
What would you call it at the start? What was it?
Apple orchid.
Oh. So, moving swiftly on to mine. We'll get started here. So, body part.
Nipple.
Adjective.
Hairy.
Noun.
Brick.
Body part.
Knee.
Very weird. Let me see your knee. Noun. Tot.
A noun. Credit card.
Oh, for goodness sake. Body part.
Penis.
Okay. Verb ending in S.
Slips.
Oh dear. Body part.
Knuckle.
Knuckle?
Yeah.
Oh, for goodness sake. Right, okay. Another body part.
Ring finger.
It's very specific.
Yeah.
Verb.
Slap.
These are very naughty words, Clarky. Body part again, please. Here we go.
Forehead.
Oh dear, I'm glad you didn't say anything else there. Adjective.
Adjective. I don't know. Ancient. Does that work?
Yeah, noun.
Colostomy bag.
Oh dear. Where am I? I'm lost now. This is awful. Verb ending in ing.
Pumping.
I don't even want to read this out afterwards, to be honest with you. Adjective.
Adjective. Moldy.
This is disgraceful from what I'm reading here. Like, body part again, please.
Butt.
Very good, Clarky. Yeah. Verb ending in S.
Rubs.
Oh. I was so wished you said punches. Level of intensity.
Gently.
Okay.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
That was quick. Okay.
Well, it's quick, but I'm gonna cry, I think, through this here. Oh dear, this is terrible. Suddenly he grabs me, tipping me across his nipple with one hairy movement. He angles his brick so my knee is resting on the credit card beside him.
That's really what I'm laughing at.
He throws his right penis over both mine and his and slips his left knuckle on the small of my ring finger, holding me down so I cannot slap. He places his forehead on my ancient, what was it you called it again?
Moldy?
No, what do you call that?
Oh, colostomy bag?
Colostomy bag, yeah. That's disgusting.
That's gross.
Yeah, I don't even know why I was laughing at that one. Softly pumping me. This is terrible. This is awful. Stroking around and around with his mouldy palm, and then
That's better be worth it.
and then his butt is no longer there. And he rubs me gently. Very
That's
nice.
it. That was a nice ending, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
It was gentle at the end.
his butt's no longer there. Hang on.
It was strange
I've
things
read
happened.
that one. Like, he throws. What was that bit he says? He throws his right knuckle, no, his right penis over both mine and no, that's right. Yeah,
Maybe it's
his
just
left knuckle on the small of my ring finger. That's what it reads, on the small.
Yeah, as in like you know, people call it small your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Small of my ring finger.
Yeah, it's like the tiniest wee bit of your ring
There
finger.
you go. It's a very weird image in my head
Yeah.
throughout this entire.
Let's hope people's Valentine's days don't end up like that.
Well, if your butt disappears, then there's something
that's
serious
the
wrong with it.
worst.
That's really strange. That's funny. I ruined that so badly.
I'm just so glad that didn't get any worse after colostomy bag.
That's disgusting.
That was proper grim.
He places his forehead on my colostomy bag. Oh dear. Softly pumping me. That just doesn't. I don't even know where they would be during this whole thing.
Hospital probably.
Yeah, but I mean, surely the God they
In a
can't see
mouldy
that.
palm.
Was he a dead man? This mouldy palm and his butt just falls off.
Gangrene. Maybe it's leprosy.
Jesus, we're just adding things to this Mad Libs thing now. It's just disgusting. I'm gonna save that just in case Laura never wants to read something like that.
Yeah, that is. They are a fun game. Like, that is a really fun game.
It's a fun game, but see some of the things that you can come up with, like, that's just disgusting.
Yeah, they're good fun. So if anyone's ever wanting to know, what else can we do on Valentine's? Play Mad Libs.
I wouldn't recommend it. Not with you, anyway.
No. No.
I'm sorry. I was reading it and I just couldn't.
I couldn't keep it together at all.
Oh my days! Your one was pretty good though, but that one was just filthy.
What was it called?
50 Shades of Mad Libs.
That's probably why.
Yeah, there's loads of them online though. So you should probably. I don't know. We should probably do it again at some point. Like maybe not like a Valentine's one.
No.
The 50 Shades one would be pretty funny because you could just do.
A million different types.
Yeah, but then you would know they're dirty though, so you probably think of dirty words.
That's a fair point.
Yeah,
that's a fair point.
Like I mean, slap, pumping, rubs and gently. I think we're all nipple, hairy. They're all quite.
Is that penis? Did I know?
You said penis as well. Yeah, I said penis. Yeah.
Where did that come into? Oh, it's right.
His right penis. Yeah. Don't know what he does with his left penis, but he slips it somewhere else. Slips his knuckle into the small ring finger. The small of a ring finger. It's just like fist bumping, really. Isn't it?
It really is.
That's just really strange. I enjoyed that though. It was good fun.
It was, and it was interesting actually
to
learn about the other countries and what they do.
I'm not too sure we should have put them both together, to be honest with you.
Well, I
So
hope
it's a very interesting episode at the start, and then it's just went downhill.
Yeah. I really hope people learned a bit at the start, because I certainly did. I always find it pretty interesting to.
Oh yeah, to find out what sort of
what other people do and.
What sort of similar days they can celebrate and what way they celebrate them. You know, it is very different. There was a few there that I didn't really understand.
No, but I think that's the beauty of travel. That's where you go out and you do that sort of thing.
Traveling to Japan and South Korea, like that'd be
unreal, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
I would love to go to Japan. I think it'd be amazing.
I'm not a big fan.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't like all the.
It's a bit mad, really.
Yeah, it's like it's all go. It's very, very busy all the time, and there's an awful lot of neon lights and stuff.
No, is that not from the films?
No, it's
taken that from films.
No, it's true.
Okay.
See, at night time, you go down some districts. It's crazy.
It's like Amsterdam.
Yeah, but there's no like mad neon. Well, there is for the women, but
no, yeah.
That's a good idea. Go down to Valentine's Day, and on your Valentine's Day, go over to Amsterdam and sleep with some whores.
Whoa.
No.
That will end you up with a mouldy palm.
A mouldy palm.
Yeah, and a right penis.
That is disgraceful. No, but that over in Japan and stuff with all that like chocolates and stuff, I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of chocolate.
I think it just comes down to the fact that I'm not a massive fan of it here.
Of what?
Of Valentine's here. So I like the idea of the Friendship Day. I think it's really cool.
See, yeah. If it was to pick one sort of day for Valentine's Day, it would probably be Friendship, because it just makes more sense, doesn't it?
Yep, getting the whole
getting the crew back together and going out for a pint.
Yeah,
even you could just do that.
Just, as you say, or you go to, say if there's like 4 houses, you go to one house one year and they cook. Go to one house one year and they cook. Or everybody brings something. That'd be cool too.
Yeah, like what you said about that secret friend day as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, where you, instead of Secret Santa, you bring like a wee gift. But
no, you know what I mean? Like bring like a certain,
like say you would bring like potato
so
salad.
Yeah, it'd be so much fun though, because what I was thinking you could do is you could bring like, you could just like put a recipe on.
Yeah.
Or you just say, right, I'm gonna cook some chicken Supreme.
Yeah.
Bring me stuff, and to just bring random stupid stuff. Like I brought you a melon.
Like Ready Steady Cook. like Ready Steady Cook. Remember whenever they would like lift it up and they'd have like a cabbage, 3 cucumbers, a load of chicken and brown bread, and they'd be like,
cook something with that.
What are you gonna make with that? Oh, it's a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, I've got to make it right now. And then the other team's doing something else.
With cabbage?
I don't know. Maybe it'll be for dressing on the side. But like, what do you call it?
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Ready Steady Cook, Ainsley Harriet.
But that would be cool too.
But bring
to do with friends. To be like, right, everybody bring 2 ingredients.
I'd screw it up somehow.
You bring the proteins, you bring the veg, and then everybody just brings whatever. And then the host is like, right, there's your meal, and then you have to slap something together on Valentine's for your mates.
That'd be pretty good, but it could also end up in a lot of food poisoning.
Oh, that'd be so much sick. Somebody would end up being allergic to something. That'd be
probably me, to be fair.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts for dessert. Nuts.
What'd you bring? I brought some almonds. Oh, good. I can have them.
Well, that's in everything. So almonds would be in everything.
Oh yeah, right now, because you have to make it all with this hand. That's terrible. Someone will forget as well. But I brought some pistachios.
Great. Now I'm gonna die.
But I have to eat this. Well, it's tradition. So that's Valentine's Day in Northern Ireland for you.
I think that'd be really nice. I have to admit, I think that'd be class.
It would be, but it's a very you'd have to have like the same people every year. I know what you mean. I think if it's 4 years, that means there's 4. Different houses and stuff. They sort of drop out at some point. But like, do you know what? I don't really fancy a chicken sandwich again this year. Yeah. Because every time it would be at mine, I'd be like, I'll make a chicken sandwich with everything.
But it wouldn't be yours.
Pork, chicken sandwich. That's what's gonna happen, unfortunately. Cabbage, chicken sandwich. No bread, chicken sandwich.
It's a good thing we're not in charge, really, isn't it? Of Valentine's.
What? What, the actual day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Well, I just banish it, like I said earlier on.
Fair.
If I was to be in charge of the actual day.
Fair.
I don't know. There's not really an awful lot of things you could change it into.
Apparently there are. You just went through like 7 countries or something.
Oh yeah, but that's not like, that's their own thing. They can do that.
I would take some of their ideas. I think they're nice.
Well, you could do that, but then you have to like get everyone else on board.
Not if it's just a two. If you just do it with one other person.
What, like Rachel?
Yeah.
I mean, you should present the idea to her.
Well, it's too late now. It's over by the time this.
For next year, there's always a year after. Or you could do the way the Japanese and the North Koreans.
South Koreans. We'll start it now, and she can give me something in March.
She can get you the rose from Lego.
I don't think I'd enjoy it. I don't think I would enjoy it.
It doesn't matter, Clarky. It's the thought that counts.
Fair enough. She's just bought me one now.
If she does,
oh my god!
Honestly, if she does, right, you should put it on Instagram on the same day.
It'd be so embarrassing.
How would it be embarrassing?
Could have just said I don't want it.
I'll swear over the words you just said there.
It's just beep.
I'll go back and read through it and be like beep beep. Yeah, that's what I'll do. No, I enjoyed that. That was a good fun episode for two people that don't actually like Valentine's Day. We've made light of the actual day itself.
Yeah,
which
I learned some
good.
stuff.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought this would be an educational podcast? I certainly didn't.
No, I didn't think anything about Valentine's Day for me to be educational, really. But I enjoyed it and enjoyed the Mad Libs as well.
Yeah, and
even all the screw ups as well. I thought was brilliant. Missing so many words.
But look, we hope everyone else enjoyed this week, and hopefully you learned a wee bit something new from maybe other countries, other cultures. And again, if anyone has anything else, maybe something interesting about another culture, another country, fire us an email, usual one, stuff@thewepodcast.com, and we'll pick it up and we'll get back to you. So yeah, thanks for joining us this week.
Bye.